Hi everybody, this is Reverend Donna in the flesh, instead of just your voice you hear. And I'm here today. I'm going to do a reading for Gidget, and she's going to be asking me some questions, but we're going to do a reading. We already set out the cards, and so far I'm handicapped on the fact that I can't show you the cards. I'll pick them up one at a time. But I would like you to see, this is Gidget.
Hello.
So we're doing an angel card reading for her. Her question was, tell me what I need to know, because I need to know a lot of things, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So she shuffled, we cleared the cards, she shuffled, she picked 5 cards. So the first card that she picked, I can put it up here, is the 7 of Wands. And it's a 7 of water, I'm sorry. And what I was always told is, if you see all the colors in there, what color jumps out at you?
The red.
The red. So the color that jumps out is the red, and these are the colors of the chakras. So it's saying that her chakra needs some work.
Oh.
The chakra is your first chakra, where all the information is all there, and security is a big thing, money is a big thing in there. So that's what you're supposed to work on today. But it says on the card, it says complete decisions, need to do research and stop procrastinating. So she has to do it. And can I tell them what you're working on?
Sure.
She went back to becoming a beautician, and she's working on a woman in New York, and she's very famous for hair cutting. And then she's working on a gentleman here in the North Hills, Richard Cardone, and she wants to learn hair coloring. So a lot of her questions is having to do with her new profession. So making decisions, that's what she's always making decisions, because she has to figure out what she is doing. And she needs to do more research, and that's what we talked about too. She needs the research on the haircuts and on the coloring, correct?
Correct, because there's so many. It's so different today.
Yeah, there's so many things and so many new ways. I wish you could get closer in on here that they could see you. Just watch my, I'm not sure. Yeah.
I don't want to take it.
We're not going to be able to.
Okay, we're good. I don't want to.
Yeah, so here, if I can turn it this way, so maybe you can lean in a little bit.
Okay.
Still can't see you. Ah! Yeah. So that's, and I don't know whether she's doing any procrastinating, but I just think that right now, all her focus is on the learning and the research that she needs to do. So that was her first one. So the next one is the 6 of Earth. And that one talks about gifts of money, time, or effort, a new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off a debt. Now, what she is she's starting a new career. So, and she does need money, because a lot of this things that she has to do cost money. Like anything else today.
It's so true.
So she has opportunities, and she really does have these opportunities with having a famous hair cutter, cutting hair to help her with her cutting, and then with having him with doing the coloring for her hair. So it looks like somehow somebody's going to help you with some of this money, and you may turn around, you may find a scholarship or something else like that will help you with it. And then plus, once you start to do the hair cutting and things like that, your money's going to flow. There, I stopped, and we're trying to get her closer so you can see who I'm talking about. So again, like I said, this is a money card also that I did, the 6 of Earth. And it's showing that money is coming to her, and she's going to have the opportunities to make money for all her efforts. And trust me, she's putting a lot of efforts into what she's doing. And I give her credit.
Thank you, Donna.
All right, the next one is an Earth card. Usually the Earth cards sometimes always mean money. I like them. It says seeds were planted, well planted, a temporary pause in the action, an unnecessary worry. So the seeds were well planted. This is the seeds I would consider these all the things that you're doing. With Laura, with Richard. These are the seeds that are going to bring her off into being famous, because I said she's going to be famous.
And the person that I am seeing is in New York. Her name is Laura Rainier. She's a master haircutter at Master Haircutter Academy. And Richard Cardone in North Hills on Babcock Boulevard. So come to a salon. It's
And
wonderful.
get a
Get a haircut and color and waxing. I do those
Right.
those services.
And when you call, you want to make an appointment with Gidget.
Yes, thank you for that.
And right now, she's in a temporary pause because what you're doing now is you're waiting to go up to see Laura, and
In 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks, and then you're learning and watching Richard do all the different way he colors hair. So now you are in a temporary pause. And the other thing that I tell you all the time is that don't worry about it. It's going to happen. Things happened really fast for her, and she's had faith that things were going to work out, and she's going with her gut right now.
Yes. Yes. Donna is correct. I've been seeing her for 2 years. She's helped me along my journey here. And she does Reiki, she does aroma touch, and all of those services has helped me. So if you need those services, please contact her. Honestly, I'm telling the truth. So continue, please.
Okay, here is the next card. It's the High Priestess card. I don't know if you can see it all. Here it is. And she's holding the book, and that's all you're going to be, the book. The way people were going to sign in to get haircuts and hair coloring. That's your book. Yes. It says, listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. And that's another thing to do, is you're going to have to be patient. You're going to want to do all these things all at once. But again, I keep telling you, learn.
And you're so right on that, because yesterday I wish I had a client to do a pedicure, and then I said, nope, I'm not doing that. No, it's hair. No, it's just waxing. I'm not going to go all over the place, because I just want to stay focused with the hair topics and the waxing to keep it simple. Not
Right.
simple, but keep the learning limited
Well, also, it's
on one
just-
subject.
Yeah, you want to keep on the one subject, and that's it, because it says consider carefully what you want before acting. And so she's already committed herself to the fact that she wants to do the hair coloring and the hair cutting.
Yes.
And so this card is reinforcing.
Yes, and I hope one day to do runway work.
Yeah. And the angel on this card is Hanuel. And Hanuel is also the angel that helps with beauty, and it's feminine and all that. And we're laughing, but she's holding a book in her hands. And I was teasing, I'm saying that this is her appointment book. The names are all there.
I hope you're right, Donna. I hope it's true. I hope you're correct on that. So,
Okay, the last card it's going to be the Ace of Water.
a lot of movement.
You have 2 water cards. And also, the water cards can be emotions, can be psychic abilities, and things like that. It says falling in love or research of relationships, a spiritual growth, an enhanced intuition, a new home. Well, this is a new job. This is the new opportunities. If you see in the water cards, they talk about chalices. And the chalices are opportunities. Your other card had 7 chalices in them. These are all opportunities that are coming to her. And all she has to do is want to reach out and get them. I'm waiting for the cards to all blow off the table here. But also, this here is her swimming to her opportunity. This is her swimming there. See your
yeah.
chalice. This is what you want. And This is a mermaid. And if you see the chalice, around the chalice, there is a fish. And this is all magical. Behind, it's so hard to see on these cards. Behind is all rough waters. Now she's swimming in nice, clear water. And there's rays coming over from the sun or energy coming through to be with her.
Wow.
All this was your lifetime before and all the things that went on. And now this is your water. This is your opportunities.
Wow.
In it. So, these were her 5 cards. So, do you have questions on these cards? Do you understand all these?
I do.
It's kind of hard to do this out here like this. We're trying this. I don't know how.
It's a little windy, but we're good.
And
We're
it's
good.
really hard moving my phone back and forth because I don't have anything so special. So, this one here, the first card was a complete decision. Needs to do some research, and she's doing plenty of research, and she's stopped procrastinating. She's moving on. This is the card that also tells her about the new career and her opportunities, and a loan or money is coming to her. Can you get a loan? Will there be a loan?
I haven't even looked at that, tell you the truth.
Well,
That's not even in my mind right
down
now.
the line, I keep telling her that in 5 years, she's going to have her own shop. Either the person where she works is going to offer her the ability to buy the shop, or she's going to be able to do her own shop. She's going to be that famous. So you're taking a shot. Look at this. This is going to be famous, girl. In 5 years, she's going to be famous.
And then I'll say, Donna, remember when? And whoever needs a read, come see Donna.
So, and like I said, the seeds were well planted because down the line, her and I worked together with her for a good while, and she kept saying, I want a job, I want a job, I want a job. And she kept looking, and none of them suited her to what she really wanted to do. And so one day I said to her, well, what did you want to do, when you were younger? And she said, what?
Hair.
Yeah, and I said...
Because I always played with hair. I played with my stepfather's hair at the time, and there was always hair on the Barbie dolls. It was always cutting my own hair, and I got in trouble for it. Things like that. So, yeah. But it was down deep, buried. It was so buried that it took Donna using some psychology to help, and it wasn't easy and didn't come overnight. I mean, this was... One day she just told me, go home and pray on it. And then I've prayed on it, and I prayed on it. And
it was just like a light came on.
And it was like a light came on. And my daughter's boyfriend came over to the house, and he said, can you cut my hair? And I'm like, sure, because I've always cut hair, the family's hair and stuff. And then it just came to me, and it was just like, this is it. I need to pick up my scissors and get going here. But it was buried. It was lost. My passion was lost, but it took Donna seeing her, and she like doing Reiki in her aroma touch therapy with me, and I've had 3 Reiki sessions and 2 aroma touch.
Yeah, and like I said, it kind of brought her out of
you can say
her depression, and this is what she needed, because that was the seeds well planted, because the seeds were inside her. She wanted to do something with their life. And this is really something too that I've learned, and I have a lot of people that I've studied under and everything, and they all talk about the fact that when you were younger, and like a kid or whatever, you used to know what I wanted to do, what made you happy, things that you like to do. I know myself what I wanted to do when I was little. I always was taking care of plants, flowers. Always wanted to heal the flowers that were dying, or my animals, or different things like that. So it turns out that I really am a healer, and I really am. I want to help people, and I love my flowers. So this is what I say to people: what did you want to do when you were younger? What made you happy? And a lot of people have buried it within them. So
yes.
So she hasn't. She's doing her thing, and I give her credit. And I say to people, like I did the one card out of this deck is take a leap of faith. Go out and do Go out and do what your heart's desire, what you want to do. Start out as a hobby, and maybe it'll be something you'll do for the rest of your life.
Amen.
Yep. So, do you have questions?
I do have a question
Okay.
regarding the hairstyling, the hairstylist upon this career that I'm seeking. What archangel should I pray or ask for help?
Well, I always say that, and I did a thing on YouTube about the archangel Jophiel. And Jophiel is the angel of beauty. And if you want to do anything in the line of beauty, like beauticians, cosmetics, interior design, anything like that, you need to ask her to come and help you. And what is a good thing to do is there are certain colors, there's certain oils, there's certain crystals that bring her essence to you.
Which are?
Well, her colors are a pink, and she likes certain crystals. She likes certain things. But the first thing you've got to learn is, okay, so you bring her around you. You burn candles, you do all this stuff like that. But
How do I know?
Yeah, how do you know she's there?
Right.
This is what people don't understand. A lot of times we go back to the angel numbers.
Oh.
The numbers, and when I've doing some research on her, I found that her number is 4.
Oh. So is it
if
whenever you see a 4,
yeah,
or something
or
like
just
that?
when you see 4, when you ask her to come around you, then you ask her for a sign, and you might start seeing the number 4 coming around.
Okay.
And